Hello and welcome back to Sonic Saturday, the show where I'm working my way through every single Sonic game. We're currently in the middle of the Game Gear titles, and today we'll be talking about Sonic Triple Trouble. Let's get started. This is by far the most conflicting game that I've played on the Game Gear so far. Starting off, the game was a ton of fun, and I was thinking that this was going to end up being my favorite Sonic game on the platform. But as the game continued, there were a few big things that started to really annoy me. The biggest being the physics. Sonic moves like he's on ice the entire time. It's super easy to land on a platform, and then immediately slip off due to too much momentum. This led to so many unneeded deaths, and was infuriating in so many of the different zones. The game also slowed to a halt in certain areas, which I know is common for the Game Gear titles, but it was at its peak here. It made parts of the game feel incredibly sluggish and sometimes impossible to play. On the positive side of things, the graphics in this game are the closest that the team of devs have gotten to making Genesis level graphics on the Game Gear. Everything looks great from the sprites to the zone designs, and there were a few themes for zones that, to my knowledge so far of the franchise, are not very common, like the Robotnik Winter Zone. It was refreshing to see new ideas when things like Green Hill Zone appear in nearly every single game. I also really liked how expressive the sprites were, like Sonic looking back and forth while in the bubbles, or Fang freaking out in the last zone when you approach him. It's just small details like that I really enjoy in a game like this. On one other small note I want to mention is I love the automatic transition between Act 2 and 3 in Sunset Park Zone. Going straight into the boss was so cool, and it really took me off guard at first. Although, for as cool as that was, the bosses as a whole were just okay. I liked the final Eggman bosses, even if the lightning chamber at the finale was a little tedious. I was appreciative that it wasn't just Eggman over and over again, and the bosses were quite varied overall. Regardless of the really bad physics and performance, there's still a lot to love about Sonic Triple Trouble. I'd say that this is one of the best Game Gear titles in the list, and a testament to just how much they were able to squeeze into such a small console. What did you think of Triple Trouble? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe while you're down there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.